Hello everybody, welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's taste test for me and Tim are going to be making taco salad with you guys. We're also going to open a bottle of wine. It's lunchtime, why not? It's Friday.
Why not?
We're shooting on Friday. And then you guys could get a really good, I guess you could see how our height difference is. Everybody's always shocked. Tim's 6'2", I'm 5'3", so he's always having to scrouch down when we're doing this kind of thing.
No worries.
So yeah, if you guys are excited for this video, we are. This is different and fun, and we're gonna be cooking with you guys. Not really cooking, it's taco salad, let's not go crazy. But if you are excited about it, give it a thumbs up, support our channel, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into this cooking / taste testing video.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight, believe in the magic.
Here are the ingredients we're using today. So we got some black beans from a can. The aji sauce that I've shared with you guys before, you can just look it up on Pinterest. But this is our dressing. It's homemade, really yummy. I'm using salt, pepper, and onion salt today to season. Gotta have some shredded cheese. And then I'm putting tomato in mine, Tim is not. Some white onion and this is a yellow onion. And we like it raw, so just chopping it up nice and fine. An avocado, of course, romaine lettuce, nice and finely chopped. And then we've got the Spanish rice as well. So those are the ingredients we're working with today. First thing we're doing is opening up this Trader Joe's Reserva Rioja wine. It's a red wine, and I'm gonna put Tim to work on that one.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna try that, and we'll let you guys know. We're also trying 2 other cocktails. We got the Hendrick's Gin Martini and the Lazy Old Fashioned. So we'll be trying those throughout the video too. Jeez Louise. But we're gonna get into cooking. So the first thing I'm gonna do is microwave this Spanish rice. This is from Trader Joe's. I mean, obviously everything here is from Trader Joe's. That's why we're doing this. So I'm gonna make this Spanish rice in the microwave at 4 minutes. So I'm gonna pop that in right now. Okay, so we're gonna have some sounds in the background, and you guys are just gonna feel the vibe.
Just deal with it.
Feel the vibe of our house and how we cook. All right, but let's try this wine.
All right, not even opening it up at all.
You want to let it sit for a minute?
Well, let's try it straight up. Cheers.
Oh, you're going crazy.
We're dangerous.
I like it.
A little bit of that needing to open up sour feeling, taste whatever, but
yeah.
Otherwise, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually lighter than wine we typically drink. It tastes like a little bit on the lighter side.
A little bit.
I'm going to set it to the side and taste it in a little bit.
Me too.
So, while that's cooking, I also need to heat the black beans. So we have some black beans in. I always split them up and put them in our bowls. Tim always gets the red bowl. I always get the white bowl. And I think I gave myself way too many beans. So Tim, you're getting a little bit more.
All right. You're going to regret that later on.
I'm sure I will. You're getting used to beans. What I like to do with the black beans before I do anything is season them. So Tim's just like, he's gonna be supporting me. I usually make this for both of us. So I'm doing a little salt on the black beans. And then I'm doing pepper, of course. And then I always do a little onion salt too. I know there's salt on there, but the onion salt, I just do a little sprinkle for flavor. And then I toss it up, and I forgot forks, so let me get a fork. So I just like kind of stir it up, kind of coat all the beans, make sure all of the yummy ingredients and seasonings are on the beans. And then I'm gonna wait to microwave those just to heat them up. But while I'm waiting, I gotta chop some stuff. So I'm gonna start with the onion. So while I'm dicing up, we will be, talking to you guys and chatting while we eat our taco salad too. And I think we're deciding to give like a little life update because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to hear about Tim's job situation, and I'll talk a little bit about my health journey and like what's been going on the background with that. But while I'm chopping, what do you want to talk about? Well, have you been enjoying the homemade home-cooked meals I've been making?
There have been a lot of home-cooked meals, let me just tell you. And yes, I absolutely have been loving them. The hardest thing is all the dishes that comes. It's like, I always
talk about that too.
So much more work to make real fresh food, but it really makes you feel so much better after you eat a meal. You don't feel bogged down. You feel like you have more energy. Your skin is better. Your energy levels, I think I said that already.
Bloating too. I mean, honestly, bloating has been a
Yeah.
huge thing for both Tim and I. Our bloating has gone down a lot,
Yeah.
which is nice.
And the one thing I have to remind myself too is that, like, it's okay to be hungry. Like, I love food. You guys should know this by now. I eat food and I eat a lot of it. But it's something I've been trying to focus on is just cutting back on how much.
Yeah.
And it's been great because I don't feel gross after I eat. I feel full enough. I feel good, and I'm trying to cut out snacking. It's been a good journey, honestly. It's coming up on summer. I feel like
We're ready.
gonna have that beach bod.
Totally. Okay, I'm just gonna catch you guys. Oh, the rice is done. I'm gonna catch you up on what I've been working on while Tim was talking. So I have a little tomato and onion cut for us, and now I'm going to chop up my romaine lettuce. And I like to really finely chop this because it just, I don't know, it's easier to eat, and honestly, like, it just, to me, tastes better. If you're not a salad person, try chopping up the lettuce really finely and all the ingredients that go into your salad. You might enjoy it a lot more. It's just easier to eat, and I don't know, there's something very satisfying about, like, the tiny chops. So I just chopped up the lettuce, and I have to clean it, of course. So I'm telling you, if you're a salad person and you don't have a lettuce spinner,
What are you doing?
you're just, I mean, I did it for years too, so I
Yeah.
understand,
But
but
what
once
were
I
you
got
doing?
one, like, life-changing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Tim, do you wanna heat up the beans in the microwave?
Sure thing.
So we just heat them in there for about 30 seconds for each bowl, just to get them warm. Now to the fun part of the lettuce spin. Spinning it. It's hard to hold it. It's wiggling a lot. You guys get the idea. Okay, while that's spinning, I'm gonna cut my avocado in half. Tim and I typically will do like a half of an avocado each. Healthy fats, and it's gonna keep us full. And I have a PTA event tonight, so I need to obviously eat a good meal beforehand because I probably won't eat dinner till like 7:45. So gotta fuel up for this event. Trying the wine again. Ooh, it's got
even better.
yeah, and it has a lot of different flavors in there than what we typically drink.
It's a Rioja, which we've had before.
I like it.
At the winery, but
Not from home.
not from Trader Joe's.
Well, maybe
so-
we did have one from Trader Joe's. I felt like
Maybe.
yeah. I'm adding rice to the bean bowl, so just a little rice in both of ours. So then I just mix the beans and rice together at the bottom there, just to kind of get all those flavors mixed in. And now we layer. So I'm gonna start with the lettuce, and I already had some pre-cut lettuce, but I don't think it's enough because I like a ton of lettuce. So I'm just gonna use the rest of this. I'll give Tim the fresh stuff that I just cut. But if you ever want a tip on how to keep your lettuce fresh once you cut it, I just put like a paper towel in the bottom of a bag, and I put the lettuce inside of the paper towel, and the lettuce will stay fresh for a really long time. So
Yeah, it doesn't get the like brown edges.
yeah,
Which is
exactly. It lasts way longer than you would think. Okay. Okay, what's the next step, Tim?
All right, we just throw in our veggies, right?
Yeah.
Throw in our.
Let's do, you want to take your onion?
Sure.
However much onion you want. I'm just going to take a handful,
All right.
putting some onion on top.
Oh wait,
we
hold
like
on.
onion.
Hold on, this is how we do it.
Oh my god. Oh, somebody asked me recently if I get annoyed with, or if I'm like grossed out by anything Tim eats, and I'm like, no, not really. But I do get annoyed when he makes messes all the time because he is like the clumsiest eater. He always has stains on his shirts. He's always dripping and dropping things, and then he just got onion all over the floor.
That's what animals are for, though.
Yeah, well, I don't think our dogs are gonna like the onion, but
No. I
okay.
actually took a couple tomatoes, like
Oh, did you?
not that many, so.
How did I only cut one small one?
Well, do you want them back?
No, it's fine. You told me you weren't gonna have
I
any.
know, I hardly took any.
I was wondering where all my tomato went.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Over mine.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna scoop my diced. I dice it inside the shell, and then I just scoop it out, and then it's ready to go.
The avocado.
Yep.
All right.
Want me to do yours?
Sure.
You want it? Did you want to do it?
No, I don't care.
I'm usually doing this for you,
I
so
know.
I'm just like used to.
I'm just here for the good looks.
for the silly goofiness and entertainment for sure. Then I'm gonna add the sauce first, and then I do the cheese on top of that, and then we'll just toss it up and it's ready. That's how easy it is. It's so simple. So again, this is a sauce that I made before. I showed it in a video, but I'll put the link down below. I got this recipe off Pinterest, and there's like a ton of them on there. So it's super easy to make. This particular recipe calls for mayo, and I sub sour cream instead of mayo, just because I feel like the sour cream just tastes a little better.
I almost made a big
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the cheese.
Who are you, Tim?
All right, cheese o'clock.
Yeah.
How much cheese do you want?
Well, let's take about half that bag.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that'll work.
Do like a good little sprinkling of it. If you guys could only smell the freshness that's coming out of this salad, it smells incredible. Something I really like about this salad too is how versatile it is, and it's literally whatever ingredients you have on hand. You could add jalapenos to make it spicy. You can add salsa. I add salsa a lot of the time. I didn't do it this time, but I really enjoy adding and putting new things in here. So cilantro is really good, but the dressing that I made has a lot of cilantro in it, so it's not necessary in this particular recipe, but we're gonna sit down and eat with you guys now, and we'll also try the new cocktails. Well, here we are, where you guys know us best, which is in the taste testing seat. So we're ready to taste test our salad.
Oh wait, I fit in the frame.
Oh my gosh, you're sitting down. I will say Spanish wine with Mexican salad, that might go together. We'll see.
This is like a revolution right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. It's that Aji sauce.
I know. It's such a fresh sauce because of the cilantro, the crunch of the lettuce, and then you got like a little bit of warm bites with your beans and rice, and it gives you like something to bite into. It's so satisfying, and I'll tell you what, this salad fills you up, and it is a big salad. Like, it's a huge salad, but it'll fill you up and it keeps you going all day, and that's why I chose this meal, because I have a lot more to do today. And I think I'm also gonna hit Starbucks because I need a little coffee. I haven't been to Starbucks in a long time, but there's something about that caffeine that really just jacks me up. I cannot sleep. So this bottle of wine will be waiting for me when I get home tonight, as I'm not drinking any more than the glass you poured. And it's still early in the day,
So coming from somebody who has not ever really been a huge fan of salad, I will say this is like such a great medium between like eating something, a hot cooked meal, and having salad. Like, this is perfect. So if you're out there and you're like, oh, I want to eat healthier, but I just hate salad, or, you know, whatever it might be, take it from me, this salad is legit. Like, it's worth making the recipe, putting the time in and making it, because like you said, it fills you up, it tastes delicious, it's got the warm aspects of it, and you know, you're not lacking flavor, it's got the crunch, so it is really good. And again, you could put in whatever you want, like whether that be chicken or whatever.
I'm trying it with the wine. Not bad, actually. All right, so as you guys can tell, we both really like the salad. We could be just eating here and not saying a word.
But we got a job to do, and that job is to try some of these other drinks.
Oh, you want to get into that?
What else are we going to be doing?
I want to have a little chat while we're sipping on our wine for a second.
Okay.
So, I haven't done a vlog yet. As you guys know, I've had some health issues, and I was sick as well. And I wanted to just kind of like talk about that a little bit. I don't want to get too in-depth with my medical history. It's some things that just need to remain personal and not for the internet to know everything. But I will say that I did have a procedure done, and it all happened very quickly. This was something that literally happened in 2 days. A lot of times when you have anesthesia and you're getting put to sleep, you have to fast before. And I have migraines, and basically the biggest trigger for me and my migraines is lack of eating within an allotted time frame. So usually around the 5-hour mark, my body will start telling me like, okay, you need to eat something. It doesn't have to be a full meal, but I need to have some type of food in my body because my headache will start to come about. And this is exactly what happened. So any of you that have ever had to be put under and, you know, you're basically like asleep, you know that you can't have food because that can make you throw up and it could be very dangerous. So anyway, I ended up having the worst migraine of my life. I did not go to bed until 2:30 in the morning. And also, you also can't have any type of pain relievers. And I eventually like Googled that I could have acetaminophen.
Yeah.
And I was desperate. I really didn't want to because I was like, oh my gosh, what if this messes things up? But I ended up having a little bit because I could not, like I was throwing up. I was like puking. I was allowed to drink water. So I was puking everything I was drinking up. It was literally so terrible. But that was kind of the starting point of the reason why I think I got so sick is Benson already had the flu and it was like lingering in him. And my immune system went down so bad. And then of course I had the procedure and I think that anesthesia really messed me up too. I've had weird brain fog and just not felt like myself for a long time. And just this week, actually, I'm feeling way more like myself. A lot of you guys have mentioned in my videos that I keep sounding more and more, I like sound healthier and better. And it's true, like it's been a long time coming, but basically, that was like the domino effect that kind of started that. And then I got the flu and it was so much worse than I've had it before just because my body was already dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of different things that like built up to that.
It's just a perfect storm of everything coming at you at once.
And so essentially what I found out from the doctor after this procedure was done is that I don't need surgery, which is good because that's really why I needed to go in to see if I did. And the recommendation is just to eat like a whole foods diet and continue to work out, just stay healthy in general so that I don't have to worry about, you know, future things down the road. And that's why I've really made it my mission to just make sure we're putting things in our body that are going to benefit us. And Tim's on board with it, which makes it so much easier for me. But you know, when your doctor says something, sometimes it's a wake-up call and you just need to be like, wow, I need to take care of myself. I need to prioritize myself and my health. And that's what we're doing. So Tim has news for you guys.
Yeah, so in the last vlog that we had, we talked about how I've been unemployed for like 7 months, and I'd like to announce that that interview I had in that vlog resulted in a job offer, and I am now employed.
Yay!
Yes!
Yay! We're so happy.
So
I
it's
know.
yeah,
I feel like it was good luck.
Yeah, it was. I just needed your help, and you helped me. So so far, it's been a great job. I feel like I have a lot of freedom. It's a great culture. I really like the people that I work with, and I think I have a lot of opportunity. So I'm really happy with the way things worked out.
Mm-hmm. I could not agree more. I feel like it's just, first of all, we are so appreciative of all of you guys' support and interest in helping Tim out. So many of you guys reached out, and you know, that means a lot to us because we're the type of people that don't ask for help. We don't want, you know, like, we're just like, we can do it ourselves, but sometimes you do need a community and you do need help, and it's okay to ask for that, and it's okay to like accept help when you're really struggling. So I think just your support was such an amazing feeling, and it really encouraged us to get through it. And I mean, so many of us, and you guys probably have been there. In fact, so many people said that they've been there, and, and then they said they looked back and it was probably like the best thing that ever happened to them. And I don't think we're quite there yet, because, you know, like, he's just now starting another job. We are thrilled.
things are good. So
things are great.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Are you ready to now crack into these two drinks? Mm-hmm. All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll have you try the gin and I'll try the whiskey one. We don't have to try both of them since you don't like whiskey and I don't really like gin. Yeah. So we'll give you honest feedback on this and see how it is.
Okay. So what I am pouring is the Hendrick's Gin Martini. This is like pre-made, ready to go. It has a little cork in it, which is a nice touch. I do like that. Oh, did I steal your glass? Sorry. We're just pouring it over ice like you would a normal cocktail.
So mine, the brand of it here is Batch and Bottle, and mine is Monkey Shoulder Lazy Old Fashioned. So I think lazy just means it's already done.
Wow, I didn't realize these are 35% alcohol.
So?
I didn't realize that. I thought they were
Oh.
going to be lower because they were pre-mixed, but I don't know.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
The alcohol
Wow.
is normally 40%.
Yeah, I know.
But
But
yeah,
usually in like a pre-mix, it's a lot less. It's like 25.
Yeah, I mean, an old fashioned isn't because it's basically straight. So,
Well, same with
this
gin.
is.
So this smells
yeah.
good. Mine
me
smells
smell yours.
nice. It smells like a lime a little bit.
Smell mine.
I burned my nostrils. I'm not even kidding. That really burned. I don't know how you drink that. That's like lighter fluid.
It is not. It's 35%.
All right, let's try it. Oh my god.
Is it too strong?
Holy moly. Yes, that is insane. My tongue is tingling. Oh my gosh.
It's like taking a shot.
Wow, you gotta taste it.
All right.
You have got to taste that. That is insane. I need to like add at least a whole lime to that thing.
Yeah. Mine is too.
Is yours like strong like that too?
Yeah. I got like the chills. Like I've got like my hair all rised up.
I'm gonna stick with my wine here. I am not a hard alcohol gal by any means, and that is straight up. Now I know why it's 35%. I definitely will not be able to drink this straight out of the bottle. Like this is, I can still feel it burning down. I'm such a wuss. I feel like
No, that was it. It is strong.
Yeah, and
It
after
is.
my 20s, I just cannot drink like straight alcohol like that. That is.
I don't know
insane.
the last time you had like hard alcohol. It's been months.
No, I mean I like wine, and I mean I'll have a margarita here and there, but yeah, normally I don't gravitate toward that stuff. It's too strong anyway. It's like way too heavy, and I like my glass of wine. You know, that's my favorite.
I'll be honest. The old fashioned as well was pretty strong also. It's not like, oh, that's really smooth and cuts through the alcohol. It's like, oh, that's pretty strong also. For me, what I really like in an old fashioned is like a good maraschino cherry that's put in there.
Yeah.
And obviously when you've got it like pre-made like this, you can't have that, and there's no orange peel. So I might take an orange peel and put it in there, and I have some maraschino cherries in like the syrup that I can put in here, and it might cut through it and help it a little bit. So if you're at home and you're interested in these, I do think that the flavor was pretty good of mine. I still think the flavor is pretty good of yours too, but it's like drinking just straight alcohol.
Yeah, it's intense. So I think the takeaway here is if you want a pre-made cocktail, but you don't want to just taste alcohol, these might be best to be as like a starting point for you, and then you can kind of add, because I think what I would do to be able to enjoy this, I would definitely add like half a squeeze of lime, and then I'd probably add some sparkling water to it too, just to give it a little fizz. I like fizz in my drinks, and Spindrift has like lime Spindrift, which I think would even make it better. I just like gin and lime. I think it goes well together. You could do lemon too. But I really think that like this is a good starting point, but I think we're both in consensus there where we think, you know, it needs a little something extra. So cheers to that. I don't know how to pour this back into the bottle.
You don't. You pour it into your mouth.
No. All right. Well, we are going to sit down here and finish our lunch, but we enjoyed our little conversation with you guys. If you liked this very just like low-key video, we wanted it to feel like you were just at home with us and we're just making lunch together and we're just hanging out. We wanted to be relaxed and low-key. So if you like this type of vibe, give us a thumbs up to show us that you liked it. Also, comment down below and let us know. I think in the future, obviously this is kind of like a bye week for Trader Joe's. They don't have a ton of new stuff. So this won't be like a forever thing, but I do like to do these in between fun, like little cook with us videos. I know Tim and I really enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, and I'm loving the fact that you used a football reference and saying bye week. That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
We do